Alright.
Alright, chill out, fucking Squirrel, man. Jesus.
Don't let you throw the axe at him.
Nah, exactly.
Oh, well. Yeah, I like that little dude though, I think he's cool. Anyway, where were we?
We got to run in the house.
Running the gaff and...
See whatchamacallit, he's in his mood. Mad tears, having a mad hissy fit because he had to...
Tears still... Oh no, didn't he have to kill somebody?
He had to kill somebody.
And he's like, oh no.
Oh, sure.
That's like the Americans going to Vietnam, killing all the locals, then losing and then leaving and then coming back 20 years later to make films about how killing the locals made them sad. Just pure victim complex stuff. State of you playing the victim there, you big lanky bastard. That's what I thought. Get some of this. You can get this right in their bollocks for a start.
Being locked up for so long,
Anyway.
you forget how much joy lives in the little.
Shut up, tear.
Heavy emo.
Crawling in. You've disappointed me. What?
You're kind that way.
Wait, what?
Your eyes say everything.
Trade on?
Your eyes and your lips say everything, Master Atreus.
Oh, you really must.
Oh, mate, honestly, what are you
This
doing?
vision of me in your mind,
What are you cutting?
where I'm as good as Odin is evil. The truth is always more complicated.
I don't think he's really
To
chopping him.
imagine it's
Let's see.
He's just a big faker.
He's just pretending to chop those.
You'll have my wise and faithful counsel.
That's like in home economics, right? When they would be like, you know, cut these or whatever, you would like cut
I
them,
really do.
and then it's like pretending to work.
But for now,
It's like that bit in Peep Show. It's like, are you pretending to ride?
allow me to cook for you.
He knows that once he's finished that, blue guy,
Aye.
Bart or whatever.
Stick whatchamacallit on the table.
He's gonna have him do something else. So he's like, right, I'll just pretend I'm still finished that chopping that one mushroom yet. He's like, no, I'm still after this. It's a right corker. It's gonna take me a while. Anyway, where did that big prick say? What am I meant to go do?
Yeah, you go to the table behind you
Okay.
and just
Sit
drop
there.
Mimir's head on it.
Right.
Yeah, go. Mimir, you sit here.
Eat.
God, that's all we do. It's fucking god of snacks. What is happening here? It's the second time we've sat around the dinner table.
You could at least make it a mini game. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be good.
Button mashed.
And Sindri's remade the table. Fucking Brock's just fucking it up.
Sindri and Brock, that's right, and Mimi's the head.
Enjoy.
Mimir, yeah.
Right.
We're
Enjoy
back.
that.
Size of him, man.
Enjoy my poisonous stew.
Like the size of Conan O'Brien.
Actually, I think he quite likes the soup.
But he doesn't admit it.
Here you are.
He's got quite a prominent forehead, doesn't he?
Humble shit biscuit.
I said we would speak no more of that.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Tear.
Didn't mean to offend.
Your sight of you offend me.
It's just a word.
Word didn't cloud your judgment.
So, you really don't think it means anything?
Is this the moment?
Journey Mom sent us on? Everything was on Jotunheim? What was it all for?
If it is the moment, I don't
Did you
remember.
ever think about that?
Every day.
The John Hurt moment.
How can I believe?
What, it's something...
There is a John Hart moment coming, but
it's
yeah, I
something
don't think it's
radical.
just like Sindri with his mad napkin.
What giants?
There's no giants, they're all gone.
I don't know.
I'm counting on you. Be safe.
God, do we have to fight at the dinner table? Can we not just have a bowl of soup?
It's the judgment of a man and not of a child.
Well,
He is a child.
What if Loki going to Ironwood is the only way that...
Oh, Atreus,
No, he's Loki.
my son.
Ugh.
And nothing more.
Oofed.
that's a bit hurtful.
That is quite mean.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Quite right.
But I spent
I'm
all
going
that
to my
time-
room.
Forgive me, Remus.
That's it. Go to your room.
Your chosen pair.
Oh, is this another...
Okay.
Okay.
It's just another Atreus.
You really should eat.
Oh, hi Sindri.
He is a creepy bastard, the way that he just does that. Poor Trey's just
Don't understand.
busting one out,
Why
and
is there all this stuff
Sindri
about
sat
Loki
there.
and Champion and Ironwood?
Worse than Dobby had a house elf.
He's just so...
It's awfully dark.
That is.
I don't remember setting the settings to this dark. It's just naturally that dark and that... somebody didn't...
To be fair, I mean, he's
Proof
got like
check.
1.5 candles to light the place up. So
I know, but it's
It
filmed
would be that.
cinematically, so do you think someone went back and just went, let's just touch up the light in the corner of that room? Now it's even creepier.
I give you the best advice you've heard all day.
Get your fucking hands off my shoulder.
Sleep.
Sleep. God, you are
That's when all the troubles of your mind
being
work
creepy
themselves out.
Uncle Steve now, aren't you?
Sure.
I like his armour as well.
Sleep.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
never
nice.
noticed he had a little thing, a little beard.
Wee beards, like, ponytail.
Is that dyed or is that like
I think it is a bit
wrapped in
dyed.
sort of bands or
Maybe it's bands.
who knows? He's got really blue eyes as well. I never noticed that either.
Scoutmaster Keith.
Well, he's a ginger, isn't he? Actually, so I suppose that makes sense. Most gingers have blue eyes. Do you know what the most common colour in Iceland is for eye colour?
Blue.
No, it's green over there.
Is it?
But you know that apparently only 2% of Earth's population has green eyes.
Really?
I think it's pish, but I saw it on Google or something like that. Or are you going to verify?
I'm not verified.
You're going to prove me wrong here?
I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but that's an interesting statistic. If it is
It
true.
sounds. It doesn't sound right to me because I'm pretty sure green typically, if you have green and blue, they typically go green.
What colour eyes do Asians have?
Mostly brown.
Well, exactly. So I mean that's a lot of a population straight away. How common are green eyes? Or how rare are green eyes?
And it'll give you
Is
an
that you just a bit
estimation or
of wee
whatever.
humble bragging because you've got green eyes? No,
Um,
around 2%.
Around 2%.
2% of people in the world have green eyes. No, there you go.
Yeah, but I don't get it because you know like the really basic little gene tables that you do at school
Mhm.
to like figure out what hair colour and crap like that. Green is recessive to blue. Oh no, sorry, blue is recessive to green. So I would have just assumed green was more common than blue, but
Wouldn't that
apparently
be
not.
so bad about killing somebody else?
Why is that you having a trace?
What's going on?
Yeah, I agree. What is going on? Did I miss a beat? Where did we go? Did we walk outside?
Just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Where am I?
Yeah, he had weird god disease in the first game, didn't he?
All you ever talk about.
Oh, isn't that why we had to go see Freya in the first place?
Yeah, because he was suffering from god disease. And then when he realised he was a god,
We're sick of hearing about little people's little
We'll just call it
Memories. And not nice ones.
diabetes. You know, like deity, diabetes.
What do you
It's like
want?
some type of being or deity. Shove something up his
I
ass.
don't understand.
Whatever.
what?
Get your black ass down. Remember the LTG video I showed you?
Oh
The-
yeah,
the
yeah, I do
bedtime
remember
story?
that. Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Tell me where I am.
Yeah, can you tell me where we are? I don't remember this.
Some type of being.
Whatever.
Deity.
I think when you run into a certain number of them, a real one appears. Oh no, never mind.
Get your black ass down again. Oh, LTG. That's it. So I told you all the controversy about him having a kid, didn't I?
Having a kid? No.
Yeah, he has a kid that he's like basically disowned, and it's a whole thing.
Doesn't surprise me, but
He's a deadbeat dad on top of everything else. So the mother, one of the trolls tracked her down and interviewed her. And
well,
it's-
does he pay for? Does he pay?
he pays child
welfare
support,
and
but
all
that's
that?
it. He doesn't see her, he doesn't do anything. I'm like, that's too much. That's like that's why I hate him now.
What, more
I never
than
liked him. I
more
always
than
thought he
one?
no, just one.
Oh, just one. Oh, okay. Fine.
I always thought he was a bam, but I was like, he's funny enough that I can sort of just overlook it. Oh, plug.
Right. That's what it felt like when
What
you.
was Kratos doing? Kratos pulled him off after he plugged me. Jeez.
You got mind you plugged. That's what he did.
What's happening?
Because you plugged the other god.
Better knife than mothers.
Which one was it?
Please stop.
Trey plugged.
Boromir or I can't remember. One of Thor's sons.
Yes, I do remember that. Is that you fight the two of them at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Little punk ass punks.
I
that
think
they are.
are they not in like part of the? Isn't that a sort of mountain mine you go up?
Aye.
And that really annoyed me, right? Because there was a puzzle I couldn't figure out in that. So like I YouTube it, and it's some guy just running around for 10 minutes and like can't figure it out either. And like all the comment, this is why there should be a dislike button still on YouTube because all the dislikes I wouldn't have bothered watching it.
Aye.
Whereas it only shows likes. So and I look at the comment section and they've all just said the same thing. Was kind of hoping you'd solve it rather than just running around trying to figure it out for 10 minutes. Like that's what I've been sitting doing. Like why even upload this?
for the views.
And he didn't even have
Oh, I
like
remember this.
exponential views. It was just like
The game
Come on.
literally has just fucking MacGuffined us to where we need to go. I don't even
Is
know
this
if
still
it
a dream?
explains.
I'll see you around the other side.
this better still be a dream. Otherwise,
No. This is where we need to go. This is us in the Ironwood now.
How the fuck did he get here?
Magic, I
Don't
guess.
tell me that like a wizard did it or shit.
More or
because
less.
Fuck you.
I don't remember the explanation for this. You just kind of go with it.
What was in those mushrooms that Big Tear was putting in the soup?
Maybe it is. It's Tear's magic mushrooms sent us here.
Hi there.
Oh, another wolf.
Stop.
Oh,
Where are we going?
Loki, you're just in the Ironwood. That's it.
This is cool. I like this place, but yeah, just how did we get here?
How did you get? Holy shit, Morty! How did we get here?
Up here.
Oh,
It stood too near to the. No, I mind when Jerry's got the man's space disease and that woman's next to the coffee maker, and they're kind of watching the sequel to Intergalactic Cable, and it's that TV show. How did they get there?
yeah.
This is that the woman with shit on her face, Rick. She was standing next to the coffee machine, and it's like all of a sudden she's on top of a lamppost, and it's like, how did she get there?
What's that?
Oh, gee, Rick.
It's like,
What was that?
don't stand too near that coffee machine.
Wish we were here to meet you.
Fenrir is I'm sure that just means wolf or something to do with wolves, which would make sense why there's a bunch of wolves. That's why in Harry Potter, that's why one of the werewolves is called Fenrir Greyback.
Oh yeah.
It's also
Is he not one of the baddies?
Yeah, he's a Death Eater, or I think he's technically not a Death Eater because Voldemort didn't give him the Dark Mark. Or are they still Death Eaters, but they're not like in the sort of inner circle? I don't
Maybe
know.
it's these trees.
That's the kind of giveaway of Professor Lupin being a werewolf as well, because Remus is
His
you know,
name.
like, you know the story about Remus and Romulus.
Tell me if you're gonna
No.
eat me.
No, you never heard that. It's a sort of myth about the formation of Rome.
Okay.
It's two brothers that
In a band.
I believe they're twins, and they were abandoned like as babies, and they should have died, but it was a wolf like nursed them and raised them, so they were raised by a wolf. And then they went on, the two of them, to like what's the word I'm looking for? Found Rome. They went on to create Rome, and there was they were building a wall between like this side yours and this side yours, and then one of them stepped over the wall. I forget which one was which, and let's say it was Remus. Remus just killed Romulus for coming on his side,
Coming on his patch.
which probably has some sort of symbolic meaning. But yeah, that's where Remus the name comes from. It's from so that's kind of a giveaway. Is like they were raised by a wolf. They're kind of like called like the wolves of Rome or something along those lines. I don't know, Wikipedia or some shit. So there you go.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
I'm not finished with it yet.
Can you hear? You hear a woman's voice and you pull a knife. What's wrong with you, Atreus?
The pain is
Fucking
made from the bark of
Zendaya,
the trees.
like, comes to you,
They absorb the memories of the
painted a
forest,
photo
so
literally
they
of you meeting her, and you fucking dumb fuck.
memories of the past.
Oh wait, is that her in the? Oh, okay.
Pretty sure he pumps it.
Of course. Does that mean it's exactly what's going on?
Come on, lad. You're embarrassing yourself.
Put it
I
down.
need to get blood on.
Put it down, Trey.
Good lad, Trey. I can't even remember her deal. Is she the last giant or something?
It's really you.
Or do you see the future or some shit?
You know
Some-
who I am?
So I'm saying, we MacGuffined our way to her. We're in the Ironwood now. This is his part of the adventure now. I don't know, the game just suddenly felt really, really boring.
My whole life for this moment.
Your whole life, you're about 9. I mean,
Exactly, I know.
or is it one of those weird anime deals where she's got the body of a 9-year-old, but she's actually like a 4,000-year-old vampire
Weirder
or
than
something?
I imagined.
But I don't think so. I think she's genuinely not that old.
Sorry.
And then we're going to spend the next hour riding hippogriffs and some shit.
Kind of.
Damn it. I'm already messing this up. It's just you're the first person that I've talked to in a very long time.
Right, we get that, but could you maybe ask her name, Trey? Or
Weird can be good.
Can we progress the plot here?
Is she the quirky, fun one? So that the lesbians with pink hair on fucking Tumblr
Let's start over.
have someone they can identify with in this game?
Maybe. Angrboda.
You must have a lot of questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Ugh.
You'll get your answers soon enough.
No.
No, see, that bothers me because, and I get it's a game, right? We programmed this hippogriff riding section.
Like I said.
Okay, great, that sounds awesome, but not because like I could easily tell you the answer, but not until you do this arbitrary task first. I would prefer it if he goes like that. No, bitch, tell me. And then she goes like that, explains. And then he goes like that. Thank you for explaining. Hey, let's go ride hippogriffs,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
you just go do it. It'd be kind of refreshing if it just did that for once.
This way.
I'll
What show is that? And it's like, I will tell you, but only if you answer these riddles 3. It's probably The Simpsons. Everything's The Simpsons with me.
Don't leave your big hair.
Alright, you get back here.
Anyway. So you watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
I did indeed.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was worth watching.
Aye.
Not exactly a classic, but yeah, it was fun. I loved the owl. Like the owl actually looked scary. In fact, Pooh looked a lot scarier.
And they made the
bit-
joke about the thing. What you watched was just like
A movie of the first one.
TV,
Which
TV adaptation of what actually happened.
I had kind of mixed feelings about because I was a bit like, so did those exact details happen that way or not? I guess not. But then that just begs bigger questions because what was with the whole stalker? You know, the women had a stalker.
Yeah, that didn't go anywhere.
That went
was
absolutely
just bad.
nowhere.
That was just bad writing in the first one.
I mean, I get like she could have just been stressed with work or whatever to
Yeah.
you know like to go away for the weekend. Oh,
Oh yeah, she uses paint magic. It's, I guess, handy. Kind of pointless though. I mean, it does damage them, so it's not like completely worthless. Get your back.
looks like I actually had your back there. You know what I mean? Cow. At least she's not said anything snide like I didn't need your help.
No, I mean she's not irritated. Like she doesn't, you know, take all the credit or anything.
It's not like strong women bitch cliche. Your ma was on about I don't like question time as much these days, and I was like, how come? And she goes, oh, just the host. I find her really annoying. She never shuts up. And I was like, nah, you just can't take listening to a strong assertive woman. She's like, shut up, Jack.
Did you know about it?
I did.
Angrboda.
Oh, so you knew that was going to happen?
Angrboda's not. Well, I suppose yes. She sees the future, so she knew that.
I'll be up above you, but keep going the way you're going.
But what about what happened?
Why though?
In many ways, then you're to blame for
Why
what
can't I go
happens.
this way?
You are the one to blame. Why do we get? How the fuck is that one low as well? Honestly, it's happened last time, but it's fine.
It said it was low, and then we went for like an hour or something.
Exactly.
Before it, so
They're good. They're well built controllers. I'll give them.
Oh, they're sturdy. I've got to say that they are nice ass controllers. These PS5 bad boys. The PS4 controllers are smelly. It's just my PS4 is a piece of shit. So I need to use a wired one. I don't need to, but like the wireless ones are
Well,
garbage. Anyway,
PS4 controllers work for PS5s,
oh, do they?
which is pretty cool.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. And I mean the PS, you don't have the haptics, so like
On the
on
shoulder
the PS4,
buttons.
yeah, aye. But I mean, I feel like the haptics have become, in many cases, more trouble than they're worth.
Yeah.
A lot of people I must admit, I mean, I drop my controllers more often than I care to admit, and I've never really had problems with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I have heard people saying they get stick drift and all these other weird problems,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
never
I mean,
had that.
maybe, but I swear some people just don't take care of their shit. Because, like, I've never had issues with stuff like that. Well, maybe once or twice, but then it's like, you plug it, unplug it, plug it back in, and it's fine.
Yeah. A lot of people are like that. I had to calibrate my controller and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
I don't know, I mean, maybe just, like, stop eating nachos while you're, like, trying to play games, and all the nacho cheese gets in between, like, the analogue sticks and what have you. I might shoot that.
Ski Alpha. It's goodish.
Yeah.
It's busted.
Looking good.
Hey! Wait, what?
It looks like you're going the right way.
Oh! Yeah!
Wait, what were we saying? I got Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey,
Yeah, Pooh Bear. They must have like updated the costume or something because
Yeah,
I thought
of
he
course
looked a bit more scary as well.
I like Tigger, although I hoped he would be in more of it. He sort of just appeared near the end, and
He was
then
kind of the final
taken out.
boss in some ways.
Yeah. And,
Piglet gets taken out like a bitch right at the beginning. Just
yeah,
shot and
but
killed.
they've got regen, and so I mean, there's a debate about how quick is the regen because Piglet didn't quite look healed yet, and
Piglet didn't start healing until the end when they had revealed that they regenerate, and then Winnie the Pooh's like halfway regenerated already as well. So it's kind of like. So, is there plans for the third one? Have you been keeping up to date with it?
No, I mean, I hope they will, because I thought the second was really good.
Oh, really?
They put a lot of money behind it, and I like the idea. I mean, there's a Mickey Mouse one that looks dog shit. It's just Mickey Mouse running about a children's soft play area, murdering people.
Alright.
And it does just look like a guy in a Mickey Mouse mask.
Where's it set?
Maybe you want to roll with my
Let's say the children's soft play area in the States.
Oh shit! No, isn't there an advert for that?
Oh, it's like
At the start.
Mickey's Playhouse.
Yeah.
I think it's the same mob, but they're basically just doing
it is.
all the like Goldilocks, and I'm not bothered watching Goldilocks and the Three Bears
I'd give the Mickey Mouse
as a
one
horror movie.
a try, maybe. But
Exactly.
you know, you know why they see like? Do you know why stupid laws get called Mickey Mouse laws?
You've
Oh, did I
explained
explain that one? Aye. So I don't know if I think his copyright is finally.
Yeah, that's why.
Is he finally public domain?
Yeah, that's why they're starting to make these things. I think you need to
That's
just
really
climb up that
interesting.
wee ledge there
Which ledge? This ledge left here.
on your left,
What?
and then jump across. Speaking of on your left, he's got a movie coming on Valentine's Day next year now.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Falcon, aka the new Captain America.
Oh, he get a film?
And he's getting a film. He's Captain America: Brave New World.
Was the show with him and Winter Soldier any good?
No.
Oh, that's shit.
Which is a shame.
Was shite though.
Wasn't shite, but it was
Was it forgettable?
very forgettable.
See, that's worse.
That is worse. And he complains about, you don't go see like the Sylvester Stallone movie anymore.
Mhm.
You go see
I've heard,
the
yeah.
character.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit like, yeah, but you were really boring
Yeah.
as Falcon.
My
And
mother
I
recorded
do-
her
I-
visions, or prophecies.
I have mixed feelings about him being the new Captain America. And I know that's what happens in the comics, is Falcon becomes Captain America. But when Bucky
I know you have a lot of
is,
questions, but
like in the MCU and is
Mm-hmm.
so much more equipped and popular, I'm like, why didn't you just use
More
Bucky?
interesting.
Yeah, he's got super soldier serum,
Mhm.
and they're doing Thunderbolts as well next year.
Are they? Who's on the team?
Uh,
Shut the bitch ass up for.
fucking Red. What's her name? Fucking
Loki!
Natasha Romanoff's sister, and a Red Russian, I think he's called. He's basically the Russian super
Omega
soldier.
Red.
No, he's not Omega Red.
Omega
Omega
Red.
Red's like the Iron Man from Russia.
No, he's not. Omega Red is the gentleman who he has sort of tentacle things that come out of his arms. He's more of a he hates
not him,
Wolverine
yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, nah, he was.
Oh, you know what I mean?
I know who you mean. It's not him either. It's Bucky. So Winter Soldier becomes part of Thunderbolts, and Bob, who you'll know to be Sentry if you know Sentry.
Yeah, kind of.
Basically, Marvel Superman.
Yeah, he's really strong, but there's some reason why he's.
Help me with this?
He's an agoraphobe. He's
Is that what it is?
he's
Yeah,
afraid of open spaces and outdoors. And he's also schizophrenic. Depending on who you read him,
Hang on.
like written by, he's
Okay, now you.
schizophrenic as well.
You don't have any Moon Knight comics, do you?
No.
No. Oh. That's a pain. There's apparently a really good run of Moon Knight by I think it's Jeff Lemire, but
Mhm.
it's all sort of wacky. Like he's in like an insane asylum, so it's like, is it really happening? But like in a good way. It's like meant to be really good.
Well, the Moon Knight TV show does it a bit like that.
Right.
It's pretty good. I quite like the Moon Knight TV show. I like Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. I hope they use him more.
See the motherfucker who was Poe Dameron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasted as Poe Dameron.
Yeah, but I mean, that
He was also...
that trilogy's just a waste is the perfect way to explain it.
Nah, well, they're remaking it. Someone else, some other strong independent woman's going to get a stab at
It'll
it.
probably
so-
just be Ray again. Well, Ray was meant to get her own spin-off, but like, oh Christ knows, no one...
Yeah, no one takes it
It's
seriously.
not her fault. Daisy Ridley's a good actor. I've seen her on other stuff and she's good and everything. It's just... I don't think she's as bad as Ray. I just thought Ray's a shit character.
No, it's just not very interesting.
What if we took, you know, all the worst parts of all the other, you know, Anakin and Luke and everybody, but don't take any of the good parts?
Well, it was more like, what if one character did everything in all the Star Wars movies? Like, what if, you know, Luke, like Han didn't need to be there. It was just Luke. He flew straight into the Death Star.
But it's worse than that. It's what if Han was there but sort of just cheered Luke on the whole time?
Yay! That's a problem. And I know Poe. Does Poe destroy the first Death Star?
He technically blows it up. But no one remembers that. I
She's
mean,
kicking the shit out of fucking
anyone
Darth Vader outside in the...
does anyone remember Wedge Antilles blowing up the Death Star in the third one?
No.
No, exactly, but he did.
forgot.
Watch it back, he's
Yeah.
there. But no one gives a shit. That's Poe Dameron in the sequels. Pod that. That's a pure Ned swing when you hold R2. You know, he like charges it up basically.
What?
I wasted that. That was a waste.
Don't matter, you can use it again in a wee bit. Because you turned it off. I thought there was a mad gem there you could have got.
That was a Star Wars sequel.
No, I knew there was. Scottish.
She's probably telling me some really interesting lore, but we're just talking shit over.
No, I say this whole bit just... And this is where it feels DLC. It's just... This is just... Go section to section... Beat a few shitty enemies. They're like nobody special.
Padding, it just feels like we needed this to be X number of hours.
We asked you about what 20 minutes ago to explain, and now you and your mad painting colour magic are just going to take me to your house
Here we are.
Do you live here?
Mm-hmm. This way.
and like go look at all my fancy paintings. This is what happens.
Oh, is she the one that painted these?
Yes.
And how did they get this? Well, magic. Okay, I'll just don't question it.
Is this my shrine? I've been wanting to see it again.
She's got a shrine dedicated to you, Trey. Get in there.
That's creepy.
Get in there. Put your arm on it. Pretend you're yawning. Get your arm straight around her.
Been walking it. Of course.
She's slightly taller than him.
See the future and get.
And what? Teenage girls mature quicker than boys. That's a fact.
No, fair enough. Get
Don't
fire
worry about
in.
it, Short King. You get in there.
Get fire in. Pull
Okay,
down. Pull it down. Just pull the painting off. I think she stops you. I think you go literally to pull it off. And, no? Okay. No, fine. I'm talking shit.
I'm ready.
Oh. Right, what are we looking at here? Again, more cost savings. Fancy artwork instead of a cutscene.
Seen this before.
But it fits the set, to be fair.
Scattering the ashes. Do you know Trivium did the song for that first game? Scattering the ashes. Oh, look, there we are.
I did not know that.
Killing the people. Oh, this part was good.
Nice. In the bag.
Probably space magic.
If you watch Ancient Aliens, then it was all aliens.
This makes less sense now that I'm watching it.
How do you mean?
I'm trying to figure out what this is trying to tell me. Well, that doesn't happen.
That is that
No.
Kratos on the deck?
Uh-huh.
Is that some sort of spell
Alright.
healing him?
That can't be what happened.
Oh, so is that saying that he's going
Kratos
to
dies.
yeah, and then
He goes to work with Odin.
yeah.
This isn't real.
That's what the...
Ironwood's not real. Guar's not real. None of this is real. Ah!
Oh no!
Hey, hey! Whoa, you're okay.
Ah, stop
Get
destroying
it.
the
Get it,
mural.
boy.
You're all right.
Sick him.
Feel okay.
Why can't we summon beast mode?
Hey, calm down.
Good job, Trey.
Ah, you really showed that mural who's boss. Oh.
She was mad.
Breathe.
Speaking to you. That looked like the Hulk.
That's good.
You Ain't no Scarlet Witch. Bite her. Bite her.
No.
Oh, bite her.
Forget how to use beast mode. Need to learn the bear. I can't remember why we go from bear to wolf and then we get bear again. I guess it just takes more effort the bigger the animal.
Yeah, maybe it depends on. Maybe that's more of like a sad anger, whereas the bear happens when he's like sort of
Happens to everyone.
horny, angry, you know. When he wakes up and he's about to bust one out and Sentry's there, that's when he turns into the bear.
And my father dies. There's just no way.
Look, this is the only way things turn out. The sooner you accept that, the better.
Your fate is
I'd be like
cannot
that.
be changed.
I'd be like that here, change it. And if she said no, I'd just whip out my blade, I'd be like that, change it. And then if she said no again, I'd just go plugged, boom, I'd take a paintbrush and I'd change it.
Look, it's under the blanket, just forget about it, it's gone.
Forget
It changed. That's not what happens though. Like I said, it's more confusing.
You're clearly coming into some powers that you don't understand yet.
Metaphor for purity.
Beast mode.
Come on, let's take a walk.
Yeah.
You can help me with something and I'll teach you.
Ugh.
Another filthy metaphor for purity.
Giants.
Giant stuff.
Yeah.
My word. All sorts of double entendres.
She's making
There's
all-
children as well. It's just filth.
It's making all kinds of promises or all kinds of innuendo. Put her chest was my tiny dong.
Speaking of tiny dongs, if you want to get your channel deleted, I could get onto this subject. So, nah,
Right.
actually, I'll tell you about it later.
Ah, fair enough.
It's too controversial. Right, anyway, we'll follow her. Where are we going?
We're gonna go feed the hippogriffs or whatever.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to find all those extra green bulbs. The animals appreciate it.
Did we? When was that?
I do too.
The random things you picked up. Like I said,
I
you're,
don't know.
you're off to your random items you picked up are mad green bulbs apparently.
Here, follow
I was
me.
in
Hippogriff food
Where are we going?
to feed the
We're gonna
fucking
get some
hippogriffs.
food, plant some seeds. I have
To feed old,
But first,
what'd you call it?
Gardening.
I want you
Because this is what you think of when you were thinking God of War.
The Ring. Terror's Realm.
Loki,
Look at that.
meet Yala.
Hi Yala.
Yala.
Whoa!
Fucking
Easy now.
Nice to meet you.
I do quite like cows though.
Well, it's basically a
You know,
Highland cow.
It is, isn't it? You know, cows will play football if you throw them a ball.
What?
Like, yeah, they'll put. Well, obviously they don't know the rules or anything like that, but they do.
Gonna say to what
They
extent?
chase it about and they knock the ball to each other.
Yeah,
you
fair
know,
enough,
bees will play.
Bees will play football.
Bees can play. Like if you give them a ball, they play with it, and it's really it's scientists are kind of a bit baffled about it because play is sort of it's like a kind of
Do you?
the one way you could describe it is it's a non-productive activity you do just
Sure.
to
For the
like
sake
make you
of-
happy. Yeah. So bees are sort of programmed to do nothing but go get pollen, come back, make honey. That's like what they do. So the fact that they can play, they were really baffled by. They were like, their brains sort of we didn't
get that.
Yeah, like we didn't think kind of worked that way. So yeah, it's interesting. So there apparently there's experiments going on to see what other type of animals or instincts or insects. Sorry.
That's what they're called.
Will do things like that. Like monkeys will play. You see them chasing each other about, or even like baby tigers. You see them just rolling around having a laugh. But yeah, there's like other animals. They almost have kind of like a hive mind, like ants. They all just it's like programmed into them. Like get up, go march, collect
get
freaking
shit, bring
seeds
the
or
shit
whatever.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Like humans. Rat race metaphor.
Yeah. So
You got to
yeah,
accept
pretty
you're in the
interesting.
rat race if you're in the rat race.
Let's grab it.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being in the rat race and committing to the rat race. It's all these mad pro hustle fuckers.
Never seen fruit like this before.
All
What do you
about all the guys who are like, no, man, you can't just pure stick and work in your day job. You've got to like get out there and like work through jobs and become a millionaire. And you're like,
Well, it depends. what you,
wait, hang on, how did you become a millionaire? Well, that's
no.
not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, either I'm no, or well, I inherited it all from my dad, or
Yeah.
I
A small loan of $1 million.
No, exactly. I bought
crap.
houses like a million years ago when they were fucking super like inexpensive.
Yeah.
And now I've
Well, it's all a scam because it's not a scam. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but what I'm saying is it's like what you're saying. how did you get started? Well, my dad gave me a loan or whatever, you know, something like that.
Elon Musk got at least 50 grand from his dad.
He's had something like 4 government buyouts as well. Look at that little
exactly.
rat thing on the tree.
He's more a popular.
He was the prick that
than he was.
He was against the surplus package or whatever, you know, like giving money to people during like the pandemic. He was against it, and it's like, mate, you've been saved by the government like 4 different times for multi-millions, whereas and now you're against people basically being, you know, paid to be able to feed themselves. Like, he's an idiot. He's not an idiot, but he's an out of touch idiot.
He's a bright enough guy with a good work ethic, but
out of touch is a better way of putting it.
Yes,
not
right.
Stupid, but yeah.
He's forgotten. He also doesn't appreciate it. He calls his dad pure Luddite and all this, and you're like, his dad runs his own similar to him, runs his own engineering firm, and like I say, loaned him money. And I've read for a fact loaned him at least 50 grand, but probably the truth is more than that.
Yeah.
And that'll have just been an interest-free family, like, you know, you don't have to pay it back. That. Yeah, most people don't get that in their life, do they?
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't just fall out.
I hate the metaphor as well. People go, oh, but see, you don't get it. See, it was a small loan, like the Donald Trump example, a small loan of $1 million. People go, oh, see, you don't get it because it was a small loan because he took £1 million and made it like 4 billion. That's like taking 1 pence and making it like 4 grand or whatever. I'm like, no, it isn't, because you can't do shit with 1 pence.
Yeah, exactly. With nothing.
Whereas you can't do shit, you know, times that, like, you can't do shit with 10 grand. You can't do shit with like whatever. It's not the same thing in the slightest, because up to a certain point it doesn't matter. There's like a sort of threshold.
There's a risk. No, there is a risk, and I do give Elon Musk credit that he's, like a lot of the entrepreneurial types, he's taken a lot of risk on. You know, when he's pumped millions into some of these companies. You know, he could easily have just sat back with the money he'd made and just went, fuck it, I'm doing nothing else. I don't need to. But he did throw his money out after stuff, and you know. So.
But now him and freaking Bill Gates or whoever it is are just sitting having pissing contests over who can go to Mars first and shit like that, and you're like, you're against saving people in your own country, never even mind other countries, from starving to death so that you can fucking fire rockets at Uranus. Like,
well, it's an interesting debate about poverty, of how do you avert poverty. Like, throwing money at it doesn't stop people being poor. Poverty is 100% a mindset.
In what way?
In the way of, you know, like, people choose to be poor, people get themselves in debt.
Some of them.
I know it's not everybody, and again, I'm not trying to generalise.
I get what you mean. There's people who are morons,
willful.
Yeah, there's people who spend whatever they make.
Yeah,
like,
no, the vast majority of people spend what they make.
If they make £1,000 a month, they spend it. If they make 20 grand a month, they somehow find a way to spend it.
Yes, yeah.
There's people that are like that, sure, but
there's a lot of people like
people that are in actual poverty. I'm like, no, that's.
Well, people need bailed out. People need lifted up from the breadline. That's that, and again, it should be equal opportunity, and that's where it kind of isn't.
Well, there was a graph I saw.
This is obviously so boring that we've drifted into
exactly. Well,
politics.
It kind of is.
Let's say we're taking the fucking.
It's just busy. I'm not saying it's shite. But it's just it is. It's busy work. Like, we could be killing giants or some shit right now. There was a sort of graph I saw that I thought described it perfectly. It was like, people were. The poorest people were like, so it was like, in reality it's like, this is how many people own, you know, all the wealth, and it was like America, for example.
Exactly.
It was like less than 1% have like all the wealth, and everyone, and like the people that were below the poverty line was like however many percent. And they were
the king and queen.
Yeah, they were like, this is what most people think would be fair, and it was like, you know, some people are going to be richer, but they're people that work harder. If you put in 80 hours a week, I'm fine with you making more than me.
Yeah.
Me working 30 hours a week, and you know, that could be that's down to like your choice. You want to spend more time with your kids or whatever, and that's totally fine. And any sensible person would go, let's say if you're doing the same job and all that crap, well, he's doing 80 hours and I'm doing 40. If he's making more than me, then yeah, cool, that's fine. But that like isn't how it works. you know, it's like,
Fucking hell, game! Give me 2 seconds to get my finger out.
so what'd you say? Oh, she tell me to
She
get
was
the
like,
second
"Oh,
one.
just clear all that junk out."
I'd literally fired the arrow.
that
Who
right?
are you
Arrow?
speaking to? Clown, you will freaking awkwardly jump back. Go,
Oh,
get my face. What's up?
whoa!
What's up? Loser. Yeah, jobby bum, get my face, you mad butthead. What? Dafty. Right, anyway. Aye, but like that's not how wealth is distributed. It's like
And they're like, it should have gotten easier with all the automation and stuff. Like, it should be easier to audit people and tax them fairly. And they're like, yeah, no, but people have just found all the loopholes, and the people with all the money,
the people with the money use the loopholes.
yeah, exactly, have all the loopholes and use all the loopholes.
And the worst part is they laugh at people paying tax. They don't think like, oh man, I'm a scumbag.
I really should pay my fair wage here.
I could pay my fair share and not even notice. They don't feel guilty about it. They feel entitled to it and they feel smug about it. They feel like, haha, aren't I so great? Fuck you. Like,
Well, they play by a different set of rules. And but it's don't hate the game. No, sorry, don't hate the player, hate the game.
but no, that's a lot of pish as well because it's the players making up the rules of the game as they go along. If it were a set of rules, but it isn't. It's a different game. It's the same game but a different set of rules. It's like if we were all playing football, but they get to just pick it up with their hands whenever they feel like it,
Aye.
and the referee's gonna pretend they didn't see it. It's a terrible metaphor. I hate that. Play the game.
The lines on this one feel so
Let's play some.
This is the other worlds.
Ooh, that is quite cool.
So I think that's us going to Egypt and some of the others.
Well,
Some
it's a
sort
bit
of,
like,
just sort of ideas that are kind of coming out.
isn't it Shiva that has?
Maybe it's Shiva, aye, maybe we'll go
But
to
is
India.
that 4 arms or 6 arms?
One. It looks kind of tentacly.
Could that be the Himalayas at the top? I don't know.
It's
cool, though.
it's just enough to give you a taster of this is where we're thinking of going.
It's
and
nice,
then
isn't it?
kind of like focus groups of where would you like to go?
That
But
dark
nothing-
blue pigment in the sky was really hard to nail down.
Well,
Really?
you clearly did. It's beautiful.
Not isn't it? That's not how you get.
Oh, that one's
Anywhere
my
with
favorite.
ladies,
I'm really
Trey.
proud of that one. Like,
You need to spit on it and go, try again.
No,
That's how you get her to like you.
I mean, keep it keen.
Now she wants to impress you. You see? Right?
Look at this.
What's this one?
I painted that one with grandmother.
Did you know?
Wasn't as good back then.
You're right. You won't
What you thought about it looks better than your new stuff.
stop talking about your grandma.
Do you know what I mean?
God, no one's interested.
Earlier you said the Udengard can be disoriented. But what is it?
Who's the Utengard?
You know, I'm
Oh,
here.
that
The
bird.
first of our people. Died a long time ago.
Oh, that's
right?
cool. I like that.
Odin killed her.
Yes. Odin destroyed everything that remained of him, save for one thing. His dreams. Odin couldn't touch those if he tried.
Powerful.
And they are ours.
Very powerful.
Okay.
Are
What's
we?
next?
Jump on it again.
Now,
we're
you should
back.
harvest the beast roots I mix with them.
Oh.
I mean, unless you still want to leave.
No, I can stay.
Oh.
Want to stay?
Trey, she gave you an out.
No.
You need to go, yeah, bitch, whatever,
You
bitch. I
paint?
got a lot of other shit to do, you know.
I was gonna say, when did you paint?
All kinds
Got a couple other ladies to see on my way home, so yeah, I better get
of
stepping.
facts.
I think in the last game.
Hey, could you lend me some money? That's how you get somewhere. That's how you get in there.
No.
Oops, sorry.
What
Kevin,
the hell?
nearly steer them into a wall.
There are some roots up this way.
Ah, that's a shame. There's the bird again.
Easy, girl. You've got this.
Do you have any animals?
See
that
Matt,
could
like
maybe
Caitlin's Matt, Ma was on about the little robin that visits every winter,
No.
and he was being such a dick. He was like, no, actually, like, robins only live about like 8 months, so it's different. It's like a different that robin's dead.
Shut
He's
up.
dead. It's a different one.
I'm gonna take it. I got him a Christmas jumper and mead. He's gonna get a Christmas jumper and no mead.
No, better yet, a Christmas jumper that smells a wee bit like meat, just a wee bit.
No.
But he's like, oh,
Yeah, snifter of it.
Take a little. A good
think of an empty bottle.
Him and our sister. I mean, he was a good laugh at the Halloween party.
Exactly.
Oh, was it?
I thought our sister was just being a bit mean.
We're coming.
Oh, was she?
There's more roots this way.
I don't know, I didn't know.
She was just being a bit grumpa lumper. And she locked her keys in the car. Who does that?
I'd forgot that they were down south because I was like, I'll swing by with them.
I didn't know that either, and then when I saw that text,
I was like, oh shit.
shit.
No, I did feel kind of bad. I've done that once, locked the keys in the car. They were in the ignition. It was my old car, which didn't have like,
She does.
you know, like, yeah.
Aye.
Apart from me, the other person to spend time with.
So I would, you know, flip the.
Oh no.
Oh no, stuff's happening.
Finally, Jesus. Oh, that looks so. Hopefully the cow doesn't fall on top of you. You know what I mean? That's.
Show me the ball.
Okay. What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking, I was just being dirty again.
Alright, it's a metaphor. Or...
Yeah, and he just
I've got you.
goes out his.
But you know what I mean? We fought these enemies all last game. It's not even like these are different wood-based enemies. Wolf, careful. Alright, that's it. Mind you've got a shield as him.
Do you? How'd you use it?
You use the same way as Kratos.
That's quite right, aye.
Okay.
Hold that. Hold that. Hold that.
What's your 6? That's cool. I'm not sure if that's not
don't
equipped.
Oh, I hit the wrong button! I hit the wrong button.
You meant to double tap the shield.
Shitty dicks. I've been playing another game which Circle is
You have to walk across the bridge and be surprised.
Circle is the dodge button, and this is X, so I hit the wrong button.
She does. It's just, apart from me, the only other person to spend time with.
Yeah, the keys were like in the ignition. So what I would do is I would take the keys out, put them in my pocket, you know, flip the little thing, and then shut the door.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I think somebody had phoned me or something like that, so it kind of broke up the process in my head. So I stepped out, locked the door behind me, and then turned and looked and saw like the keys were there, and I was just like, oh no. But luckily it was right outside my friend's house, so I kind of just said, can you just let me know it's still there, basically.
I got your back.
Thank you.
Pretty sure you can also hold square and it'll summon your man's thingy, horsey or whatever.
Aye, it did.
But that might only be when you're without.
Well, that was kind of cool. She was like hanging from it. She was hanging from.
Oh, watch back.
Like that.
Look at that. Didn't even get damaged that time. Oh, still got a few more.
Oh.
Okay?
Yep.
Feels weird when I change. Like, I'm not in control.
Do you need to be?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, I mean...
Is that some sort of metaphor? Like
some puberty metaphor?
what?
Well,
I mean, kind of, so I don't just murder people when I turn into a fucking 500-pound grizzly bear.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Yes, it is in a total way.
Premature nutting.
Jesus. Was that for another little route, man?
No.
You know,
That's
root
convenient.
in Australia is like a term they use for shagging.
Root?
Well, I like root. I like, can I root you would be like, can I gee it?
What?
Some
Whoa.
Australian pattern I quite like, but that's garbage in my opinion.
Oh god. Wolf it up. That's it.
Oh, chomped. Oh, swung about.
the place.
Swung about. I know. Can't we all just get along? Just to go back on that, you know, like hustle Grindset pish.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's always crap. Like it's the same as the, you know. Remember Ed and Eddie, and Ed always had the get rich quick scheme. It's always
Yeah.
just crap like that. Did you see that thing I shared on Facebook? Actually, it was on about like I was sharing something someone else had shared. It was about like all this how to make money, like, you know, on the side, like do AI designs for like prints for like t-shirts and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's just a pure get rich quick scheme.
What about you,
Cause it's like, take our 3-day course, like for, you know, how however much money.
We'll show you how
That's
to do
the
it,
actual.
and
That's the
exactly.
actual like
Yeah,
scam. That's the actual money maker is selling these
exactly.
courses. Because 9 out of 10 people won't follow up on it. Knows it even will. They think it's a pure build it and they will come thing. It's like nobody's buying this stuff because it's shite. It all this AI stuff. It's annoying because they're pissing in my pool because it's like. And again, it's like what I was saying about the rich people avoiding tax. They think they're smart. They think that like, wow, why would you pay a designer or an artist when you could just use AI? They think like, oh, I figured that I've cracked the code. It's like because it's just something in your brain. People can tell when it's AI when you can see it. There's just something off about it. People aren't. I mean, I know I always say like, God, people are so dumb, but like they're not actually. Like you can see it. You can sort of tell straight away. So all this like,
Oh god, that's like going
Oh,
the other
just-
side again.
just use AI and generate all these like designs and make money on this. It's pish. It doesn't work. Or there'll be some guy that, oh, actually I made 10 grand last month doing it. Right, number one, you're probably lying, guy in the comment section, and number two, you're the one out of a million who actually made money doing it. So yeah, that's a load of bullshit.
Not yet. But for you, that might be.
I saw one that really irritated me because it was on about.
Thanks for
The reason I thought it was a douchebag. It was a douchebag sort of message in general. You know, it was about like the hustle grind set type of thing. But the part that really annoyed me is it was Yujiro and Baki from. You know, it was like the inspirational quote over like a picture, and the picture was Yujiro talking to Baki, and he's on it, and it was like number one, do this, number two, like exercise more, number three, make more money. And I was like, no, you've annoyed me there because Yujiro Hanma literally does not use money. You've missed the point. Yujiro Hanma is such a maniac that he doesn't need money.
Yeah,
He takes what he wants.
yeah, he walks into a store and just fills his pockets. And
Yeah, and no one would do
leaves.
shit like you've sort of.
Exactly, aye.
And I know I'm sort of like, well, actually that can't, but like, you know, that's, yeah. I was like,
He's a bad example.
you've AI generated it, and if you've not even freaking got it right, so.
We'll get back here. I
you
guess
going?
that's your turn.
I want to ride on the cow.
It's your turn on the cow over. Do you
Ah.
control the cow or does the cow
Yeah,
bounce up?
yeah,
Alright,
I'm sorry.
that's a good shot.
Oh,
Does this clam?
I don't know if the clam does something. It looks a bit glowy, but I don't know if you're meant to shoot it or something.
did you not know that?
No? Whose soul?
Whose soul? Wait, sorry, what she said?
Maybe you should keep it where it is until you figure that out.
Oh, whose soul is
I don't
in.
just go around stealing people's souls.
Aye, you stole the wolf's soul. That's what she's talking about, aye.
Oh, right.
That's what you've done. You've kept Fenrir's soul. So when you know Kratos saw you casting a spell, you were basically stealing the wolf's soul,
shit, yeah.
and you're gonna put it in a new vessel.
Ah, okay.
That's what happens later on, I'm sure. What are we doing down by the water? Just picking up some shit.
There's my line. I try to see how many bounces I can get.
Right, I'm gonna probably suck at this, but I'm gonna try.
Looks easy enough.
Yeet.
Oh.
A little help?
No, I think I got it.
I mean, it's just hit R2. It's not like a timing thing. It's just you don't get it.
One.
Alright, see, I'm trying to like
You're laughing.
see if I'm pressing it too
Tap it.
hard or.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm
You're not?
laughing at the situation.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, okay, maybe
well,
it's just.
I might need a little help.
You'll get it. Throw it flatter. It's all
Thanks.
about timing. When you release the rock.
Alright. Watch this.
Nah.
He still threw it.
To be fair, killed it pretty quickly.
That's a good detail, actually. I kind of like that.
Well,
Oh, what the?
get him.
I saved your life again, dear. Jeez, what'd you do without me?
I've not seen a purple bar yet.
What does that mean?
Like the health bar, because when the enemies have got a purple health bar, it's like they're sort of substantially stronger than you.
Aye.
So you see, like when these down to green, it's like his health bar's so low basically that you could instantly beat him.
Yeah.
I'm not using the wolf. Save what fine, whatever.
I just wanted that little.
Saving him for a rainy day. Got to save him for the real fights. When there's actually trouble.
What that?
It was a bit of a rushed ski alpha.
Does he need to say it?
I think so. But then he didn't say it there and it still cast the kind of protection or whatever.
like Harry Potter, they actually established later on that you can use spells without speaking, but it's like really hard. That's why not everybody can do it.
Exactly. It takes practice to sort of cast them.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody and it was kind of funny. They were saying like, because if you had to say it out loud, you know, like the Hot Wheels guy that talks really really fast.
He'd be
like unbeatable.
Wizard, yeah.
He just cast like 40 billion spells at folk. Oh, he plugged me there.
He did. You weren't paying attention.
Let's talk about Hot Wheels. Talk about important stuff.
But get him.
Smash.
Maybe you'll get a health boost. There's one up there on the hill. Standing there throwing shit at you.
What's the difference between the R1 arrow and the R2 arrow?
I don't know. It's more like a charge shot, whereas the other ones are just like little. Oh no! Wolf. But he got you there.
And headshot. Boom. Easy.
That didn't count, by the way. My
Oh,
last throw.
you only got 21 XP for that. I felt that was a bit.
Excuses. You can always try again.
What's your excuse for that? Where are you going? Fight me? Why you not fighting me? Exactly. Excuses. Get out of my face. Get in that water actually. Go.
Oh, that was convenient that it was hiding under there.
Hello, Mr. Cow.
This is the longest pure side quest ever, and it's not even side quest, this is main quest. Fair enough if this was like you'd committed to this as a side quest, but this is just
Do you get a power up after it?
filler. No. Come back from the wood,
Where are we going?
blessed with
I have
knowledge.
something for you.
Oh.
Gift, I guess?
It's nothing.
Are you scared?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Touch boob.
I don't have anything for you.
Keep going or go up here?
I'd say go up there, yeah. Thinking it's just to get that chest, but maybe I'm wrong.
Just a boom boom and a zoom zoom and then like that.
It's like you say with a man, grind, sleep, eat.
Oh right,
repeaters.
aye, sorry, I thought you meant go up here to progress.
Nah, it's
Yeah, so I'm fast, Mac.
there is some stuff that's genuine. That's why it's things like stocks and shares you can make money from, but you're talking about growing existing money.
Exactly.
It's not
Yeah.
oh, you can invest. I love all that trading 2-1-2. Oh, you can invest as little as $50, and you're like, no, you really can't, because A, your money's at risk, and B, you'll make no substantial money that way. You won't make progress investing. Oh, but you have to start somewhere. It's like, yeah, but if I'm starting in a position where I've got
Yeah.
50 grand in shares,
I get what you're saying. Everyone has to start somewhere, but like, if you've only got a buck to invest, then it's gonna take you 1,000 years
yeah,
to make
you
anything.
don't have the life to make up for it. So it's interesting. Some of the guys who are all anti-work as well. A lot of them are insisting on this kind of take as much as you can from work and give nothing back, basically.
In what way do you mean take as much?
I mean, like literally, like steal paper, steal pens, be on the phone to estate agents when you're meant to be doing like your job.
I've mixed feelings about that. 'Cause it depends.
Suckle on the teat, basically, of big business.
Well,
While kind of simultaneously working on your own shit, like in the
yeah,
background.
I kind of agree. Like if you're, it's the whole minimum wage, minimum effort. Some people say like, well, yeah, you should. And then other people say, well, no, you should be working really hard so you get that promotion. It's like, well, I don't know, because it's a case by case example, because a lot of these minimum wage jobs, there is no room for progression in it.
Yeah, exactly that. It's,
Work as hard as you want. Like back when I was waiting tables and launching chairs about and shit at the Thistle, there was no, that was just dead end while I was at uni, like, or college or whatever I was doing at the time. There was no reason to work hard, because you didn't get paid anymore. There was no promotions to be had. So yeah, after a while I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing the bare minimum that I can do in this place, because there's no benefit. If there was shit to be stolen, I would have stole it, but there was nothing. Well, the odd bottle of water, but even that wasn't stealing. Like, they knew that.
that was there for your use.
We had crates and crates of the stuff packed up in like the cupboards back for like when they had meetings, just big bottles of like Highland spring water.
Oh,
but they knew we tanned that. Like that wasn't even a secret. They knew we tanned that. So yeah, in that regard, I'm like, yeah, but if it's if you're working for
If you're living in London, for example, and you're trying to work your way up, your rent for a your dirt hole apartment is like, you know, $2,000.
oh yeah, easily. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers. I just know
but
you can't afford it.
exactly, it's a non-affordable situation.
If you're, there's people working full time. There's people working overtime.
You got splattered
I did
there.
get splattered.
You just came out of nowhere.
Do you want to smash these fools?
I think I will, yeah.
Just I've been
Trey's not quite
smashing folk for a while.
He's not quite as deadly as...
Yeah. I mean, London's fucked because... there's folk working full time, folk working overtime, and can't pay the rent. And like, it's just, what are you meant to do then? Oh well, if you can't afford to live in that area, like no, I can't afford to live in any area. Is the point?
Well, again, a lot of them relocate. But then how are you meant to relocate?
Oh well, you should just commute. It's like I'm already commuting an hour and a half here and an hour and a half home. Oh well, so suck it up. You know, it's that type of shit. Well,
suck it up, douchebag.
You need to move further away and commute 2 hours here and 2 hours back. There's only so many fucking hours in the day.
America's worse though. You see it a lot with like the single mums. Like you get on the bus to go to the job. You know what I mean? And it's like an hour bus trip, maybe 2 hour bus trip to get paid absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
They take their cut from lots of different sources. You know what I mean? Oh, you get a lunch, but it's like it comes out your wage. You can have a break, but it comes out your wage. It's just fucking slave level.
Yeah, I mean, when I was working at that scumbag place,
that's why.
Aye. We would need to do night shifts and they wouldn't pay us any extra. I'd be like, you can't do that. Like by law, they're like, no, we can because you're on like whatever freaking contract. So it doesn't state. And see, even if he'd have been like, oh, so I know it's pish, I'm on your side here. You know, like our manager, maybe even then I'd have been more agreeable about it, but he was like, no, you have to. And I'm like, whose side are you on here? And of course he's on, you know, their quote unquote their side. Where was I going with this? I had a point I was going to make, but then I got sidetracked.
But you're pro.
Alright, yeah, it depends. If you're working for wee Jimmy the baker, some self-employed, you know, baker, just for example, some wee shop that's just kind of like making their stamp, doing what they can, and you're stealing, you know, you've got your hand in the till, so to speak, like actually
every third purchase you're stealing.
Then no, I think you're a scumbag, because the thing all these mad Tory scumbags always say is like, oh, big businesses, you know, like McDonald's and all that crap, Asda's killed so many small businesses because folk will just go to Asda instead. You know, like, you don't go to the butchers anymore, you don't go to the bakers anymore, like all that type of stuff get the fishmonger, whatever, all get wiped out by big business.
Yep.
And you get these Tory fuckers that will go, no, they create jobs, like they're good for the economy, and I'm like, no, they've removed far more jobs than they've created, and you know, instead of being self sort of governed, they choose their own hours and they have their own business or whatever. Everyone's just sucking up to one psychopath, and they're told that you need to do X, Y, and Z in X, Y, and Z amount of time.
Your shift is your shift.
Your shift is your shift. You get this amount of time for breaks. You get this amount of time for, you know, pishing. This task that I've never done should only take you this long. It's like, or I don't know. When I was at Starbucks, right, for example, and we had a drive-through and there's a timer. It's like number one. Do you think that's a bit fucking insulting? Like, here's your timer. They'd be like, it should only take 90 seconds or whatever for each car going through the drive-through. I'm like, that's utter nonsense. So one fucker comes up and goes like that, geez, one latte please, nae hassle, there you go, thanks, bye. Right, that's not the same thing as geez, 6 lattes, 7 mochas, you know, whatever. It's different stuff, takes different lengths of time. Oh, can you chuck a toasty on the grill for me? You know, all that type of stuff. But they just put it all in one boat. It's like, if you're overtime, then you're doing something wrong. It's like, who said that? Our
They had a choice.
Guidelines say that. It's like, what is, where are you getting these estimates from?
They could stay in the
Billy and, you know, statistics
waiting for Odin to find
department
a way to
over
stop
here
them.
says so. Well, has Billy ever been in there and done it once in his life?
Or they could
No. Right, well, shut the fuck up then. You don't know what you're on about.
whisper their souls into these.
You know, and so many times you'd be like, oh, give me this. Or is that, oh yeah, that's all right, no hassle, go to the next window, whatever. Or actually, could I get, they would do it all the time. Now, these people don't know that we're on a timer, so you're like, yeah, no problem. But through no fault of our own, our little 90-second target is not getting met, and it's like, yeah, so like companies like that, I'm like, get fucked, I'll steal as much as I can. I'll clock in at 9 or whenever I'm meant to start, but I'll sit on my phone. I'll take my time getting my jacket off. I'll take as long as I feel like it.
Your 15 minutes will be exactly 50 minutes, no more, no less. There is no goodwill.
Starbucks was like that as well. You had to click in, click out on your breaks and stuff like that.
You're supposed to know what to do with them when the time comes.
So he's got souls. Basically, he's got a mad load of marbles that have giant souls in them.
Oh, cool.
And she's like, you'll know when the time is to use these. He's like, when? And she's like, I don't know.
That's really cool. I wonder what they do. Maybe he like throws them at the ground and they sort of like a
Pretty
ghost.
sure you drop them.
Yeah, like a ghost comes out, or
Hey,
not a ghost, like a giant sort of soul ghost thing.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
That'd be cool.
I guess.
This is it.
Now that I've given you those, my part in all this is over.
So
you could always come with me. We could fight out it together.
Jump on
you're
in.
coming on too strong, Trey.
Yeah.
Alongside you, I wouldn't disappear from your damn mural halfway through.
Oh. Well, I mean, again,
I understand.
surely the mural could be repainted.
Well,
It's not like you die.
we shouldn't break up the set.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Keep all the marbles together. This would be more like drawing these moments out would be fine if they were more emotional, but it's like we don't know these people.
We've known her for 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, no, but even giving you the mad soul gems of all the giants, you're like, well, we didn't know any of them.
I mean, I get it, like, he's a giant and they're giants, and that's, I see the significance, but yeah, it's sort of,
Fed my mom's
it's not too abstract.
Separating the ashes, we spread our mom's ashes.
It's like saying the difference between, like, your granny versus your great-great-great-great-great-granny. My great-great-great-great-granny, to me, is just, like, nothing, it's just another person. It's kind of like that.
Oh, we didn't meet any of the giants. We came to Jotunheim and there was no giants here.
Yeah, but so that's my thoughts on big businesses.
Head back to
I hate all this. Oh, they create jobs. No, they create, like,
Help me with this.
dead-end jobs where
Something feels off.
you're set, you're stuck, you can't move, you can't progress. And they want it that way. They don't want you climbing the ladder.
Yeah, they don't want you building your own coffee shop.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want you building your own coffee shop. They don't want you, oh, I'm here, I'm making minimum wage, but I'm gaining experience, I'm learning the ins and outs and what have you. They're like, no, I don't want you learning the ins and outs. I want you doing not the bare minimum, I want you working your little fingers to the fucking bone, but I don't want you to better yourself in any way, shape or form.
I'll come around.
I will pay you minimum wage so that you can put in maximum effort, and then I'm making more money off you than you're making off yourself. Yeah, fuck big businesses. What is that? Some sort of...
It's a werewolf. I hate them. They're a bitch when you're Kratos. Let alone Trey. Because they pull all this shenanigans.
What do you think about that statement, though? I mean, so another Tory bastard, he had a terrible example, he went like that. Oh, but these people say CEOs are overpaid. They're so not. It's like they are. Just I'm not even going to argue with you. They are. But his example was, so like the CEO or whatever at McDonald's that year got paid $2 million.
Come on, man.
Got paid $2 million, which even that is not accurate. But what he's saying is, so he got $2 million. Even if you were to give him, even if you were to pay him zero, and you gave every employee, there's 2 million McDonald's employees in America. He was saying even if you paid him nothing and gave them all that would be $1 extra a year. So there's no point in like minimising their pay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? That's just like the worst argument ever, because number one, that's a fallacy in itself.
Oh, prick.
He didn't only make that, he only made that on top of bonuses, on top of investments and everything else, right?
Yeah, she was fine.
And nobody's saying that they shouldn't get paid at anything either. Like, again, no, like, it's just a pure bad faith argument.
They're all that remains of the giants?
And it's not that one person, it's like there's a whole structure of people getting overpaid to do fuck all, and people grinding like fuck, doing 60-hour weeks who can't pay their rent, working at McDonald's or whatever.
Get a degree,
Because
because those are free.
In this country.
Yeah, I know. That's where I get it. I think the whole system's... We've followed America. America's just like, no, we need to get people enslaved.
Yeah, they do though. No, like, dead ass, they do.
No ifs, no buts, no coconuts, just...
Let's get them a mortgage soon as we... Not even a mortgage. Let's get them paying rent soon as we can. Let's get them in as much debt as we can, soon as they can, so that they can't say no.
Yeah, exactly
so they can't escape it. So it's just a final, you know, like circular system of just them being in debt they can't get out of. They need to graft the whole life, and then when it's time for them to retire, hopefully they'll die really quick, so we don't need to pay them pension for too long.
Oh, wow. Well, the pension, especially in this country, is like ridiculous. And it's going up again. I'm just like, whatever.
What is it, high in this country?
57? Sorry, 67?
Oh, you mean like the age for when
the
you
age
get
for
a pension?
retirement for
Right,
state
aye.
pension is ridiculous. 67? Fucking hell. And it's not like what you've paid towards it you'll necessarily like get. You need to have worked. Like you won't qualify for state pension.
No.
Because you need to have worked for 25 years
Exactly.
on a PAYE like role.
So it's, I mean, I have mixed feelings about all that as well, because you don't. Yeah, I'm not saying there isn't people who just sit on their arse and do nothing and be like, "I provide for me," but that's such a small percentage.
Killed a flower?
Oh, it's the gift.
I got you this.
But, you
That's...
anyway.
I get he's trying too hard. You're trying too hard, Trey. Well, that's mostly my rant done.
God, I didn't realise this section took so long, man.
So dark down
Next
here.
topic.
Let me fix that.
Skadoosh.
Righteous.
We went to see Transformers 1. Oh god,
Who was it?
it was really good. Honestly, I would recommend it if you get the chance.
Alright, sweet.
It's more of a kind of jokey, like, origin story.
If we can
Yeah.
light more torches, we'll be able to see.
And I was totally on board. I didn't expect it to be quite as entertaining as it was.
I'll light the torches. This'll help.
You like the torches then? Oh, fuck me, this is a whole dungeon.
So are Tron and
And Big Megs.
Oppie,
Can't remember. Some
Optimus
Orion
and
packs.
Megatron pals.
Yeah, the best friends.
More torches. I'll light them so we can keep moving.
Thank you.
So who's the bad guy then?
Well, it becomes Megatron.
I swear.
Well, no, it's
okay.
a Sentinel Prime. And it was pretty obvious, like, I don't know who else John Hamm voices, but he voices a bad guy in a movie already, so I
Has
was
he
like,
got a typical kind of bad guy sort of voice?
what's John Hamm?
Yeah, but who's that?
You know John Hamm.
Who was he?
He's, trying to think, he was the shit in a few things. Well, there's obviously something kicking about that it doesn't like, because it won't let me open
Just left.
What? Where are you?
Just
Oh, you wee prick. You can have some.
Kill set. There's another one.
Whoa.
It's like a little salamander thing.
He like bounced off my magic shield. It's quite cute.
Yeah.
I'll get back here.
He thinks he's
I want to open that fucking chest. No, still something putting me off. There's something down here. I don't even remember why we're doing this. Oh, shit. Fucking rats. Stop it. Still one kicking about. Is there a nest? And I'm just too dumb to see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, they're falling from the ceiling, which makes me think there's a nest up here somewhere. Oh, there you are.
Ah,
Rats.
fair.
Fuckers, stop it. So they start out like best pals, and then Sentinel Prime, like, basically as a dick. And Megatron doesn't take it well.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I'll never trust a leader again.
Right.
And yeah.
So when Optimus kind of wants to be leader, is that
Yeah,
what
he
it's for?
takes it as like a slight.
Smells kind of funky. Like old water.
So is it actually in
Or not to get
continuity with like the Michael Bay?
No,
No.
don't think so.
Is it?
Anyway, it's kind of its own thing, and that's good. Really enjoyable game like that.
I suppose maybe it's one of those things that's a sort of take it or leave it. Like it could be the origin to all that stuff, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
And maybe they're gonna do some more animated ones, kind of like following on from that. I don't know,
You should visit Midgard.
but that might be the direction they take if people liked it.
Ethan loved it, and some of the little details were like for super fans like him.
Uh-huh.
So that's the jump, and that's the move, and like that's the, and then like the
Yeah.
race, they're racing, and you see all the list of Transformers who they're racing against, and he's like, oh, Ironhide, oh, like
yeah, like other
Water
characters in
Master,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
like
No, that's cool.
Okay.
I like that. Little moments like that, like in is it X-Men 3 or X-Men 2? There's like some computer someone's looking at, and it's a bunch of like names of known mutants, and there's like Emma Frost is on there, and like Remy LeBeau, and like crap like that.
oh, have you seen
Kurt Wagner?
Have you seen Wolverine and Deadpool?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, it was the shizzle.
It's out on Prime now. No, it's
Oh,
on
is it? To, like-
Disney? Sorry, now.
Is it on Disney already?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
Jeez, I'll save it. I'm gonna watch that around about Christmas time, like Christmas Eve or something. Maybe. I loved it.
Oh, it was good.
I thought
I
it
know.
was-
I agree. I think it's very.
Have we talked about it on?
I'm sure we have already.
Yeah, I would touch on it again. Just my only problem with it was Wolverine's kind of like reason why he's all mopey is a bit weak. But I think
we've talked about how I think it. I agree. It was probably a
rewrite.
a minor rewrite. Yeah.
I think it was something kind of outside of the
It's
creative
because Jonathan
process.
Majors, basically was recast as Kang, the Conqueror.
Yeah, because I think they've kind of just abandoned Kang.
Yeah,
you know?
they've just
is
patched
that why Robert Downey's coming back as Doctor Doom?
Yeah, someone made the joke because like Kevin Feige goes to assistant, get that guy who was in Oppenheimer to be Doctor Doom, meaning Cillian Murphy, and he goes in against Robert Downey Jr. again.
Is he in Oppenheimer?
Yeah, he's in
Is he right?
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would not be surprised if that is what happened.
I can kind of see Cillian Murphy as Doctor Doom. I'm basically just picturing like the eyes behind the mask.
Okay, I think he's the right. Where have you gone, you little fuck nugget? Oh,
One of my few problems with Robert Downey doing it is the fact that because it's Robert Downey Jr., they'll find some reason for him to not have a mask on.
Yeah.
As much as they can.
Like, 'cause he's not just going to take a role where he's wearing a mask the whole
What
time.
if you
Yeah.
came with me?
Where?
Midgard?
They must have faith in him
I don't
to do the role as well, because like,
think.
isn't it something like 50 million? It's the agreement that he has to be making from like Marvel films. Yeah, it's insane amount of money, because it's like something to do, like his lawyers managed to get like a deal with Marvel that it's just absurd amount of money. Oh, but then again, that was for being Iron Man, so maybe there's that's some loophole in the agreement as well. I have no idea. That stuff's very complicated. That's why they
Why are
hire.
you up there?
That's why they hire dirtbag lawyers to figure this stuff out.
Killed him off, and then they're like, right, we've revised the contract, and he's like, but I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
And they're like, tell you what, 2 million.
A Lamborghini made out of cocaine or something like that is probably the agreement. You know, just some absurd payment like that.
I mean, I'm looking forward to him being Doctor
Yeah,
Doom.
so am I. I think it's cool. That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be good, is it? It's just have they cast the Fantastic Four themselves?
Yeah, but it's whatchamacallit?
Is it speculation or are they actually like cast?
No, the cast
Oh, right,
confirmed.
okay. Who's who?
You can Google them. It's not who
I will
people,
Google them,
It's
actually.
not who people wanted.
Yeah, but
I can see him. Pedro Pascal, I want to say, is
the Mandalorian.
is Mr. Fantastic. I think it's a terrible choice.
Don't love that. He's good. I've yet to see him. Well, then again, I didn't see what do you call it?
Wonder Woman.
The Last of Us.
Oh, he's good.
Woman.
He's
Is
in
he
The
Wonder
Last
Woman?
of Us. And you've played The Last of Us games, haven't you? Both
Not
of
the
them.
second one. No.
You've played the second one, so you don't know.
I keep meaning to play it, but it's
I
just
don't think
another
it's
one of
that
those.
good.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Do you have it on like disc?
Pretty sure I do, yeah.
If you have it like physically and you want to lend me it, I'd love to play it. But
If you have more than that.
if it's just like downloaded or whatever, then don't worry about
I
it.
cannot remember. Stop. Fucking shooting your goo all over the place.
How can I forget about that?
Mike, this doesn't look right. Oh, fuck's sake. Fantastic Four new cast. Look where it shows up. Oh god, the new Fantastic Four year 1978. Right, okay, good job Google. Did you see that thing I put on Instagram yesterday? I searched
Thanks.
it was for my Kickstarter. I searched how much is £8 in dollars, and it comes up 8 inches is 20 centimetres. I was like, that's not what I fucking asked.
What? Madness?
I was like, my word, Google, you are shite. Right, Fantastic Four new cast 2020. I don't know. Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal. Presumably that he's.
Yep. Can't mind who the
Reed
woman
Richards.
is. Yeah.
Vanessa Kirby.
Don't know.
I don't know who that is.
I can't picture her.
Meet Marvel's Fantastic. Okay, well, perfect. That'll come from this.
They did it like a wee Christmas card.
Just leave us alone.
Well, she's hot, whoever she is. Vanessa.
Aye. She's a honey, aye.
Okay, great. Yeah. Vanessa Kirby. Ebon Mas Bachrach.
Oh shit, balls.
Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. Is he not like my guy for Dexter?
Oh, is he?
That was mean. I don't remember that chest being full of fucking
I sort of.
snakes or whatever.
Every website you go on now, it's like 40 billion things you need to click through. Fantastic Four. I don't want to read your story. This is why that every website now is shite. Because they're shite because you never go. Right. Collect your thoughts here, Jack. Nobody goes on them because when you go on them, it's 20 billion ads and all this padding before you actually get to what you went to the website for. But the reason there's so many ads and padding is because nobody goes on, so it's just a perpetuating cycle. This is why I just go on freaking YouTube now. I've become one of those guys. Get my news from YouTube because I try to go to the actual source and I can't get it because there's 40 million things, and then sign up to our who gives a fuck website. But anyway, I'm just going to go to images. Screw it. Presumably that's them. I'm presuming that the older gentleman on the right is Ben Grimm, and the young dude's Johnny Storm.
Aye.
I mean, that would make the most sense. I don't think I know the other three. I only really know Mando, as far as I know. I've maybe seen them and stuff, and can't remember that was her name, but yeah, okay. I guess I'll wait and see.
But then them fighting Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I don't know. It's not blowing me away. I'm not super excited.
My thought is it's kind of one of the last like big A-list groups that they haven't done yet.
Yeah.
so that could kind of revitalise it, and we'll see. And there's a lot of fun, wacky stories out there. Maybe we'll get Galactus at some point if they're doing Fantastic Four.
Hmm.
And they'll do it right this time. Yeah, that's interesting. Or Silver Surfer or what have you. Like, there's a lot of cool ways they could go with it.
Shit.
I hope Mole Man's in it though.
Mole Man?
Yeah, he's clearly not going to be the main villain, but I would love to see Mole Man on the big screen. You know Mole Man's original motivation, and they might have retconned it now and made it more in depth, but it was originally just he's really ugly, so he went to live with moles, or not the moles, like the Morlocks or whatever, underneath the Earth's surface. That's legit his origin story.
Jesus.
But that's why, you know Hans Moleman from The Simpsons?
Aye.
That's what Mole Man looks like. He's just like this little sort of ugly looking dude. That's why he's called that.
Oh Christ. Ah, fuck you. Wolf time. Ruby dooby doo. Rid-doo-doo. 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 Oh no. Fire? Why wouldn't it fire?
Yeah, that was weird. Were you out of arrows?
I don't know. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Fuck you. Get him!
How
Get him!
that?
L1 and R2. Right. Okay. Restored health. Restored health.
Just hiding all down.
Oh, you big fuck. Just splooging out more little fuckers.
I think you were out of that.
I think he's gonna beat me. I think he's just gonna beat me. Love it.
You got him, get Harrison. Oh, never
Oh.
mind, that's it, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you fucking little dick.
Just hide back. Yeah, just let her kick it. Right, there we go.
Is that it? Is that it? Jesus. Thank God I've got auto regen built in.
Didn't need your help, bitch.
Why have you dragged me down here? This has been an hour-long adventure with this dumb bitch.
Taking you down to the sewers to look for Hans.
Exactly. That's literally what this was. I mean, it was just busy work. Thanks. You even trapped us down here.
Who did the cow?
I assume the cow threw the rope down for us.
Is it like that for you?
You're always still.
Oh, look at the size of those bats as well. Did you see those? Just saw them out the corner of my eye. See, just on the thing.
And you've come to terms with it?
I thought so.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. I'll give it a chance. I think it could be really, really good. I get my hope is just don't be forgettable. If it's forgettable, like
It'll be quicker.
I'll be sad.
Did you see the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness?
No shit. No, I've still not even seen that.
They cast Jim as
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Like that excerpt.
Aye.
Oh.
Fine. I mean, he looks the part. Maybe he'd be good. I don't know.
Him and whatchamacallit, him and his wife.
Him and Mad Pam.
Tom?
Not Pam, but
Oh, his actual wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's married to whatchamacallit. Actress from A Quiet
He showed
Place.
up at my house.
Oh, is he?
Emily Blunt.
Is he?
Emily Blunt, yeah, I'm sure
He's
married to
punching.
her.
Jeez.
Oh, he is punching, definitely.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Aye, she's really good actually. I like her. She was almost Black Widow apparently.
Was she?
Apparently. I'm not sure those timelines make sense, but I've heard it done. Have you heard what deepfakes are?
What are they?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you watched that thing.
Deepfake Love.
Deepfake Love. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that show.
Because people have deepfaked stuff
Kinda nice.
based on like who was rumored to be cast and stuff like that. Some of them are pretty interesting. So they've deepfaked like Emily Blunt onto Black Widow from like Avengers Endgame and stuff like that. The one that I really liked is they deepfaked Harrison Ford, like young Harrison Ford, onto like whatever the guy's name who did Solo.
Oh, right.
Yeah, who was Han Solo and Solo, and for whatever reason I instantly was like, that's just so cool. It was just so cool seeing like young Harrison Ford again.
Aye. Well, he's in. He's coming back as Mad
Well, enough
Ross.
things have been
He's going to come in as Red Hulk.
in a lot of ways. But
Harrison Ford.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you
Harrison
came
Ford.
here.
Because whatchamacallit, William
Is he as
Hurt
old as that?
Well, aye, and William Hart's dead, so they've recast him, and now he's president, so he's the president as Red Hulk.
I didn't know Red Hulk was old. I knew he was like older. I thought he was like 50 though. I don't think he was like.
I wasn't sure how this wanted me to proceed, whether I was to make a move or just throw her in the water.
Mm.
I'm glad I moved
So
it.
now that I know how to get
Make
back
it look
here,
like an accident.
I could come back anytime I wanted. Right?
When?
I don't know.
What does he mean now that I know how to get here? How did you get here?
Magic.
Ragnarok?
Magic.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't think I'll be busy then.
Mm.
I don't know where you want me to go. Through the fireflies. It's just so fucking boring.
I think there was a I think there was a gap the other way. Like turn around.
Okay. At first there I thought he was just going to straight up climb over the wall or something.
No,
Really?
the way you were going.
Back up the... Just being dumb.
Either here or no, yeah, or there.
You were right, sorry.
Are those arrows? Those are arrows on the wall.
What's up here?
Go this way.
A shortcut?
That's what I was going to tell you about. I watched. Do you remember Jimmy Rolfe talking about his favourite movies? He made a video about it like ages and ages ago.
Right.
One of them, I believe it was like top 5, was it's called American
I've never watched
Movie.
it before.
It's a documentary about a guy making a movie.
They're really good.
It's just called
Trying to cheer me up?
American Movie. It's
Yeah.
It's on Amazon. The only reason I saw it is because it came up with it's like leaving soon. I think it's like 3 days from now, so like Monday. I highly encourage you to watch it. It was brilliant.
What is happening here? What is happening here? I do not remember this. The forest?
Why now?
Is the forest eating the wolf?
No.
Now what? I genuinely do not remember this. Why did we let the wolf get taken?
So that we could follow it back to her lair and infiltrate.
Damn it.
Infiltrate the dealers, find the
Oh.
supplier.
What's that?
Oh, it's a witch.
Gryla.
I forgot about the witch. What
Where'd they come from?
wildebeest? Hi, little wildebeest.
What's wrong with it?
It's
Looks like
blind.
I can't feel anything.
It's because its soul's been taken.
There's nothing to feel. Gryla whispered its soul away.
Nah, she does that.
Mm.
You know where she lives?
God, that's why Gryla was so forgettable.
I've buried enough wolves this winter.
I'm gonna fuck Gryla up, obviously. That's what we're gonna go do.
That's what I'm saying. That's why she said let her take the wolf so that you can follow her back to her lair and then take down the whole squad.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.